Okay, so the recording is started. If my voice is audible and my screen is visible to each one of you, please give me a thumbs up in the chat box. If my voice is audible and my screen is visible to each one of you, please give me a thumbs up in the chat box. I'm expecting a few responses. As you can do, yes, okay. So many, okay, great. My voice is clear to each one of you and voice is audible. Okay. So uh, today we have expert with us, Dr. M. Rathod sir, who is Dean R&D Professor ME Heat Transfer and PhD, who is working right now as an in-charge HOD for a mechanical department for our college. Uh, he has written 10 plus books. He has published so many paper in the national and international conferences. So he has given a huge contribution for the development of the institute. As he's expert in the heat transfer, as far as our subject point of view, we have a solar energy today's topic. So I request sir to please contribute some knowledge to my students. So he's ready within a second. So I'm very much thankful to Dr. M. Rathod sir. It's up to you, sir. So please guide our
Okay.
students. Thank you so much. Please, sir, up to you.
Now I am sharing my screen.
Please, sir, please.
Whether it is visible to all?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. So the topic that we are going to discuss, that is a simple solar steam power plant and photovoltaic power plant. So before going for the solar power plant of any type, either it is going through the thermal route or the photovoltaic route, electrical route, we must have some sort introduction of solar energy. The solar energy can be used for the solar cooking. Normally, flat plate collector are used. Solar water heater, solar distillation. Solar distillation means impure water can be made pure. Its impurities can be diluted by the distillation. And the other components are the parabolic disc collector, central receiver system, solar chimney, parabolic tuff collectors, and solar water heater. These are some gadgets which are used from the. So this is the classification of the solar thermal collectors. These are mainly classified. I am going to discuss the thermal route in which the solar energy is concentrated into high temperature heat flux. That first I am going to discuss. So here the first one is the non-concentrating type. So these are the flat plate collector and ETC, evacuated tube collectors. So normally these gadgets are used for water heating, air heating, etc. So solar water heater, these are using flat plate collector as well as the evacuated tube collectors that most of you may have at your roof. Then in the last 15 to 20 years, the use of solar energy is increased. Earlier flat plate collector, that is also in the box type concentrator. So now it comes to the concentration. Concentration means the solar energy that falls on the large area, it is concentrated on a smaller area. So its temperature is increased. As the temperature of solar energy will increase, then its applications will also increase. So concentration is either line focus concentration or point focus concentration. Means एक concentration line में आता है, कुछ जगह point में आता है. When we are taking the line concentration, these are linear Fresnel reflector, parabolic tuff collectors. So here in the bottom, you can see parabolic tuff collector. So it is a paraboloid shape, and the incoming solar rays, it is directed on a receiver, and this receiver is located at the line focus of this parabolic collector. So in the parabolic tuff collector, temperature can be obtained up to 400 degrees Celsius. Then I come to the point focus collector. Point focus collectors are paraboloid discs in nature. The reflector is paraboloid, and these are results into power tower. So here you can see it is a paraboloid collector. Is more or less it is a combination of parabola and sphere, and the solar energy that falls on every surface, that is directed on a point, so from all direction. So here temperature, the stagnation temperature, that can be obtained up to 2000. So such type point focus collectors can increase the temperature of solar energy up to 2000 degrees Celsius. So it has its use in power generation as well as for other high temperature applications, just like crimination. Solar criminations are already there, जहाँ पे डेथ बॉडी को in place of wooden, डेथ बॉडी को इस डेड बॉडी को इसके यूज से, सोलर एनर्जी के यूज से उसका दाह किया जाता है. So these are the, so actually our focus will be on this concentrating collectors. Okay. So these are the some figure. These are the actually applications. These are the actually photovoltaic cells which generates converts solar energy directly into electrical energy in the direct current. Then these are the flat plate collector, or these are actually particularly using the solar dryers. These are the point focus collectors. The disc, paraboloid disc, focus the solar energy, concentrate the solar energy, focus at the receiver. It is a solar chimney. So these are the some applications. Solar collector transforms solar radiation energy into heat energy and transfer it to the medium such as water, air, solar fluid, etc. Solar heat energy can be used for heating the water, just like in the solar water heater, or heating the swimming pool, heating the air, etc. With the help of the heat, solar cooling technology is also developed, and that is also used. So these are the, I am not going to discuss this. These are the solar water heating system. This is the flat plate collector, just like a combination of three side made either wood or metal, and there is a upper glass cover. And the metal tube that containing the water inside this box, which are heated with the help of greenhouse effect developed inside the collector. The solar radiation can easily enter into the glass cover, but the radiation coming out from the heated pipe cannot cross this glass cover. So solar energy is trapped. So it is an active heating system. So this collector, it consists of the collector. This is collector. Storage tank is here, insulated storage tank. Piping system that consists inside the structure box, and a pump that circulates the water, that is the used in the solar water heating system. So active solar water heater is directly used, so that we are not going to discuss. This is the other type of the solar water heater, that is evacuated tube. These instead of the continuous glass cover or metallic pipe, it consists of the glass tubes. There is a glass, there are the two-layer glass tube. Inner tube consists of water, and outer space, there is another outer tube, and the space between these tubes is evacuated. Evacuated means vacuum is created, low pressure. So here is with the when there is a space between the two glass tubes, so greenhouse effect is developed between two glass tubes and water is heated. So solar water heater can be used, it can be tilted at 30 to 40 degrees Celsius towards south direction, because south direction have the maximum solar intensity from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, that we are not going to discuss the collector components. Okay, now I come to the solar drying. Normally, the agricultural products which are dried in the open sky, then the bacteria, dust, etc., that is accumulated with the grains, and the quality and the direct solar, the quality of the products, that is not become, that is also degraded when it is dried in open sky. Those nearer to the पिंपल गांव द्राक्ष ड्राई करके उसकी किशमिश बनाते हैं, raisins. If these are dried in the open sky, these becomes black. But when these are dried in the solar dryer, in the controlled environment where the temperature can be controlled, dust and dirt and atmosphere bacteria are not come in contact, then the quality becomes quite. So the agricultural products can be dried with the help of solar dryer. So here a greenhouse effect is developed here, and that products are dried. So these are the double pass, fresh air enters here, that passes here and hot air comes out. So double pass solar dryer. So these are the some figure. So different items can be put on the trays, and air is dried in the flat plate collector. And here is a turbo ventilators that extract the hot air out from inside. And here is a pump. It is a natural dryer, passive. It is active. Here a pump, a blower is used to suck the hot air. And this hot air is again heated in the flat plate collector and supplied to you. So it also maintains the, it also controls the moisture of air. Okay, so these are the different type of solar dryers. These are the solar dryer here active, and these are equipped with the solar photovoltaic panels. So that is used to dry the pump. And some products is drying here. Now, parabolic tuff collector. So now I come to here. It is an industrial parabolic tuff collector. Now I come to the solar steam power plant. So here on the one side water is supplied, and this parabolic shape of collector, it is having its focal point as a line focus. तो ये line पे है, So water is heated during its passage, vaporized, and finally converted into steam at the other end. So the solar energy that is falling on the parabolic collectors is reflected back and directed on this pipe that is located on the focal point of this parabola. And the direction of this parabola can be changed in order to get all the solar radiation at 90 degree on this collector area, parabolic surface. Parabolic surface के ऊपर solar energy sun direction 90 degree में रहे maximum, so it will catch the maximum solar energy and will direct on the panel. So water is heated, vaporized, and finally converted into steam. And finally developed steam that is passes through these tubes which are insulated to the turbine where power is developed, either turbine for other process heat applications. This steam can be used. So if we call that power plant, it goes to the turbine where turbine are rotating and driving the alternator, and finally electricity energy generated. So these are the bank of solar collector, you can see. So steam is generated and finally generated steam, they can drive the turbine Stirling engine to generate the electricity, or energy can be focused and used in the industrial process. So tracking system is just rotation of it. We know that the sun, earth rotation, not sun ribbon fixed, earth rotation is 15 degree per minute. Earth is rotated by the 15 degree in an hour, 360 degree in 24 hours. So in 1 hour it is 15 degree. So since earth rotates, therefore it requires a small tilt towards the direction of the sun. So that is called tracking of solar collector. Tracking means tracking the sun. Then central receiver system. When we require very high temperature steam or high temperature, then such type system is used. This is the parabolic disc, this is sphere, its center is, its focal point is at its center. So the temperature that can generate, the steam can be generated up to 800 degrees Celsius or 700 degrees Celsius. Or other products, the stagnation temperature, if the no fluid is taken out, then it can be heated up to 2000 degrees Celsius. So it is a structure, it is a concentrator. So it is a, and the seat here, the surface that you see in bluish, it is either these are the low glass iron pieces or anodized aluminum foil that is here on the surface. Its reflectivity is maximum. So either anodized aluminum foil or low iron glass mirror, they reflect more than 90% of the solar energy that falls on it, and this is reflected and collected at the center. It is a receiver, receiver where the energy is collected. This is the receiver here. So here this is the receiver actually, and its receiver, it is a insulated receiver. Here is a metallic receiver. This is the cylindrical receiver. It is insulated by the high temperature insulation, and finally it is cladded with the aluminum foil. And fluid is flowing through it. Water is enters here, heated, generated steam, and this steam is taken out from this tube outside, and that can be used. So this is also parabolic concentric disc. Here it is a spherical receiver, and it is a refractor from all sides. That can also be used. So there may be the different designs. So this Stirling system, power generation, here is a disc, and here is a focal point, steam generated, and here. So there are a number of discs, and turbine itself can be here, or Stirling engine can be used here to generate the electricity. So that is a simple solar steam power plant. Means solar energy collected on this reflector, and this reflector or collection area. So solar energy is directed on this receiver where it is concentrated. Its temperature is very high. So water can be heated, vaporized, and finally converted steam, and steam is superheated, and the superheated steam can be used for generation of electricity. So it is a schematic. Solar energy that falls here. These are the rays which are coming out, and these are directed on the receiver. Water enters here, and finally comes as steam, and that steam is supplied to the turbine or engine for generation of electricity. That engine or turbine is coupled with the alternator or generator that generates the electricity. So these are the same thing. Then this the sun can also be bring into the kitchen, and cooking high temperature. The fast cooking can be possible. Community just like for hostels, ansalas, vradashram, etc. These are this solar energy collected here. Here is reflected. It falls here. It is secondary reflector, and the secondary reflector reflect here. So here is a cooking vessel. It is a sleeping disk that directs here. So it is a kitchen. This is the kitchen actually. This shows the kitchen. So person has not to be stand in the direct sun rays. So the solar energy can be bring into the kitchen. So it is a double or sleeping and standing disk arrangement for steam generation. So here two discs direct the energy on the focal point on the two sides. So steam generation much faster. Steam taken out for power generation. It is a central receiver system. So these are the collector. The direct solar sun energy falls here. It is directed on the central receiver either from all directions. So here the temperature can be obtained very, very high. It is also central receiver system. So generated steam can be used for power generation. So it is a pictorial view of central receiver system. These are the collectors. इतने सारे हैं और यहाँ पे ये रिसीवर है. सब तरह से डायरेक्शन यहाँ से this is directed here. So very high temperature can be obtained. Okay, that was solar chimney. So that I am taking now. other topic. Now we are coming to the solar power through PV route, photovoltaic route. So here you see on the slant roof, solar panel can be installed in the south direction, and the power is generated, and the home can get all the electricity requirement through this panel. These are the panels. These are in the solar form. So here in the solar photovoltaic power plant, our institute also having 400 kilowatt, not particular institute, SNJV Sanstha, it is having 400 kilowatt solar power system. It is installed at the roof of Engineering College, Pharmacy College and Polytechnic College. 527 panels are installed on the Engineering College terrace. 324 almost installed at the Pharmacy College, and 417 panels are installed on the Polytechnic College. So total panels are 1296 panels are installed, each panel having the capacity of 310 watt. So photovoltaics are the solid state devices that convert sunlight directly into electricity. PV equipment, photovoltaic equipment has no moving parts, and as a result, it requires minimal maintenance, just cleaning of panel weekly. And they are having the 25 years life. It generates electricity without producing any type of emission, greenhouse gases, or any other gases, and its operation is virtually silent, no operation. Photovoltaic system can be built in virtually any size, ranging be easily added. If we have to increase the capacity, we can easily increase the number of panels. Photovoltaic systems are highly reliable and require little maintenance. So these are some silent features of photovoltaic system. So here, these are one module. These are, here is a called one cell. Almost one panel consists of 60 to 72 cells, and it is a one panel that you can see here, bounded by these lines. Here is a one panel here up to here. It is a one panel up to here, or here you can see this is the one panel. These panels should be located in such a way, always these panels should face the south direction, because sun rises in the east, travels through the south throughout the day, and finally set in the west direction. From the sunrise to sunset, the direction of the sun never comes towards north direction. So no panel, no solar gadgets should face the north direction. South direction में maximum time sun illumination रहता है from 9 to 5 p.m. Only angle is changing. So these panels should be located. These are actually some industrial shed है ये. आपको दिख रहा है ये पत्रा है, इंडस्ट्रियल साइड है. इट इज फेसिंग टुवर्ड साउथ. इसके ऊपर पैनल डाल दिए. सो इट फंक्शंस इन द डुअल वे. one thing, all the panels will generate electricity. Second thing, it is a metallic sheet. So when the panel is put on the metallic sheet does not get heated and there is no heat transfer in the bottom side of this panel. These are the, यहाँ पे heat transfer नहीं होता. Otherwise ये metallic sheet है. Metallic sheet is when exposed to direct sun ray, so the heat is transferred and the room becomes heated. So it creates cooling effect as well as electricity generation. So the process is absorption of the sunlight, creation of, then the sunlight is creation of electrons movement. हम उसको simple way में electrons movement, and that due to the movement of the electron, voltage is generated. That voltage and current both are goes to the power, and both voltage multiply current, that becomes a power. ये जनरेट होता है and that is useful. यहाँ पे जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट होती है that can be used for driving the motor, washing machine, refrigerator, lighting, pump, etc. That I am not going to discuss. Efficiency of the solar cell. Nowadays, the 20% efficient solar cells are available. 20% efficient means the whatever the solar sun radiation falls on the panel, it is capable to convert 20% of its part into electricity energy, and 80% will convert into heat energy. जितनी सन डायरेक्शन आती है, फॉल होती है पैनल में, उसमें से 20% इलेक्ट्रिसिटी में कन्वर्ट हो जाती है, बचा हुआ स्टिल इट इज कन्वर्ट टू हीट एनर्जी. तो हाईली कंसंट्रेटेड पैनल्स आए हैं कुछ, उनकी इफिशिएंसी 27% तक इंप्रूव है, बट दे आर कॉस्टली. नॉर्मल पैनल्स विच आर अवेलेबल, these are 17 to 80% efficient. 20% is the maximum efficiency. Reflection of light from the surface of the cell, this can be minimized by the anti-reflection coating. क्योंकि ऐसा होता है कि जब वो सन एनर्जी आती है, फॉल होती है ग्लास पे, सम ऑफ द एनर्जी रिफ्लेक्टेड बैक, तो उसका रिफ्लेक्शन एंटी रिफ्लेक्शन कोटिंग करके कम कर सकते हैं. एक चीज है. दूसरा कुछ शेडिंग होती है सेल की, बाल की और कई बार दूसरे जगह की, वो सेलिंग भी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एनर्जी को कम कर देता है. So there are the various types of solar panels are available there, and their construction is by with the help of monocrystalline silica cell. Mono means single crystal silica cell से बनाते हैं. Second is polycrystalline cell, because monocrystalline silica cell बहुत बार break हो जाती है during manufacturing, and it is very difficult to get. Therefore, some additives are added and it is made polycrystalline cell. So polycrystalline cell is rough, durable, and have the better efficiency sometimes. Thin film solar cell, multi-junction solar cell, dye-sensitized solar cell, and polymer solar cell. तो सिर्फ हम आपको इनका नाम ही बता रहे हैं, इनके कंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं बता रहे. Now, there are the two types solar PV systems. One is called on-grid solar power system. Other one is called off-grid solar power system. On-grid मतलब these are coupled with the grid. Grid मतलब MSEB, जिसको हम वैसे महाराष्ट्र स्टेट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कारपोरेशन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन MEDCL distribution limited. तो जो पावर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करते हैं, जो हमारे घर में लाइट आती है, मीटर रहती है, उससे कनेक्टेड रहता है. दैट इज कॉल्ड ऑन ग्रिड पावर सिस्टम. एंड ऑफ ग्रिड मीन्स इट इज देयर इज नो कनेक्शन ऑफ एमएससीबी, कनेक्शन नहीं लगता है. इट इज एक्चुअली have require batteries to store the energy in the daytime when there is excess energy generated, and it can be used in the night. In both cases, यहाँ excess energy battery में stored होती है. On grid system में if the energy generated excess, then the excess energy is fed or exported to the MSCB. उसको export कर देते हैं और MSCB ले लेती है और वो किसी दूसरी जगह यूज करती है इन द डे टाइम. और रात में आपको उसके बदले में जितने यूनिट आप दिन में ट्रांसफर करते हैं उनको नाइट में यू कैन यूज द सेम यूनिट विदाउट एनी एडिशनल चार्ज. So these are the component of solar PV system. How it works? These are the solar panels. So these convert the DC sun energy into direct current. This direct current, sunlight to DC, it comes to the solar inverter. The function of solar inverter is to convert the DC current into AC. हमारे घरों में भी कई बार सोलर इन्वर्टर रहते हैं, वो भी बैटरी में डीसी स्टोर होता है और उसको एसी में कन्वर्ट करता है. So that is a solar inverter. It also converts the DC current into AC current. And AC current convert होता है and it is either it goes to the MACB in the night, either it can flow through the inverter. फिर हमारे यूज कर सकते हैं, ये अप्लायंसेस है. ये MACB को चली जाती है अगर एक्सेस में जनरेशन हुआ तो यहाँ से, और अगर सपोज एक्सेस में जनरेशन नहीं हो रहा है, सपोज आजकल है जैसे जो इंटेंसिटी ऑफ डायरेक्शन है वो काफी कम है, थिन सोलर एनर्जी है, तो जनरेशन कम हो रहा है, तो यहाँ से भी जितनी जनरेट होगी वो इधर से आएगी, बची हुई है ग्रिड से आएगी. दोनों का ऐड होके आपके ये अप्लायंसेस चलेंगे. जो भी अप्लायंसेस हैं घर में, कंप्यूटर, टीवी, फ्रिज, लाइटिंग, वॉशिंग मशीन, मोटर, पंपिंग एक्सेट्रा, ये सब होम अप्लायंसेस सब ये इधर चलेंगे. दिस इज द वन वे. अगर इन केस जो सोलर जनरेशन की वजह से सनलाइट इनटू डीसी, ये जनरेशन इतना ज्यादा है कि आप यहाँ पे यूज कर रहे हैं वो पूरी यूज नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, देन रिमेनिंग एनर्जी विल गो, ये टू डायरेक्शन है, तो बची हुई एनर्जी यहाँ ग्रिड में चली जाएगी और वो कोई आपका दूसरा पड़ोसी या कोई दूसरा आदमी यूज कर सकता है रिमेनिंग एनर्जी. हेलो,
Yes, sir, you are audible.
इफ एंड इट इज ये ऑन ग्रिड है, और अगर हम बैटरी वाला रूट लेते हैं देन इट इज कॉल्ड ऑफ ग्रिड. काम वही है कि ये एमएससी में नहीं जाएगा, फिर यहां से इट विल बी इन द डे टाइम बैटरी विल बी चार्ज कन्वर्ट, यहाँ एसी आएगा, एसी विल या डीसी में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. फिर कई बार ये इसकी जरूरत ही नहीं रहती है इन्वर्टर की, अगर हमारे पास डायरेक्ट बैटरी तो चार्ज कंट्रोलर रहता है, इसको चार्ज करता है एंड दिस देन इन्वर्टर रिक्वायर्ड टू कन्वर्ट द डीसी इनटू एसी. फिर आपको यहां से डायरेक्टली बैटरी में आएगी, इट विल नॉट, बट आफ्टर बैटरी इन्वर्टर इज रिक्वायर्ड टू कन्वर्ट द डीसी इनटू एसी. ऑन ग्रिड के एडवांटेज हैं कि आप जितनी एक्सेस एनर्जी बनाएंगे आपके घर में जनरेट होगी वो एमएससी में चली जाती है, नाइट में आप यूज कर सकते हो. बैटरी का जो कॉस्ट है, इंस्टॉलेशन है, मेंटेनेंस है, वो सब बच जाता है. एंड ऑन ग्रिड सिस्टम अगर हम लगाते हैं तो 3 to 8 ईयर्स में उसकी कॉस्ट रिकवर हो जाती है, वो बाय द सेविंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल बिल्स. हमारे घर में जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का बिल आता है वो बिल कम हो जाएगा या नहीं आएगा, उसकी कॉस्ट पे ही सेव 3 to 6 ईयर, डिपेंड्स ऑन द साइज ऑफ द प्लांट कितना बड़ा बना है. हमारे कॉलेज का जो प्लांट है, जो कॉलेज 400 किलोवाट का सिस्टम लगाया है, उसका इन्वेस्टमेंट 2 करोड़ 15 लाख रुपीज था। And it cost is offset within 28 months. हम लोग ऑलमोस्ट 8 लाख रुपीज पर मंथ कॉलेज का बिल देते थे, एंड नाउ दिस बिल इज ड्रास्टिकली रिड्यूस टू 2.5 lakhs। 5.5 लाख रुपए पर मंथ सेविंग हुई है। फर्स्ट ईयर में ऑलमोस्ट हम लोगों ने 70 लाख रुपीज बचाए, सेकेंड ईयर में दूसरे साल में भी 70 लाख बचाए, 1,40,000, और कुछ टाइम एक्चुअली इससे ज्यादा ही बचे। 28 महीने में पूरे पावर प्लांट का जो कॉस्टिंग थी वो सब्सिडाइज हो गई। So here when we are using off-grid system, sunlight, it falls on the solar panel, then it goes to the DC that is generated electric current, it goes to the charge controller charge the battery to DC battery, and then the stored current goes to the inverter and it converts the AC, and that is used for the home appliances. ये ऑफ ग्रिड कनेक्टर है, इसमें बैटरी लगती है। ऑफ ग्रिड का ये है कि अगर लोड शेडिंग बहुत ज्यादा है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सब रूरल एरिया में जहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी है ही नहीं है, वहां पे हम लगा के हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का को एंजॉय कर सकते हैं। और ये ऑन, अगर हम इसमें से बैटरी निकाल दें तो ये ऑन ग्रिड सिस्टम कंपोनेंट है। इतनी है। हाँ, नाउ अब हम आते हैं आपके प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशन 5 मिनट में, बिकॉज आई हैव उतना ही टाइम है 5 मिनट में। व्हाट इज द कॉस्ट? बिकॉज इफ वी आर टीचिंग यू द सोलर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी और सोलर पीवी सिस्टम, दिस सिस्टम, whether we can install at our home or not. It's like the life of these panels are 25 years. Life of these solar inverters is almost 10 years. And if you install at your home 1 kilowatt system is only 2 panels are required. If 500 watt panels are there, depends if 350 watt panel, then 3 panels are required. Only 3 panels are required or 2 panels are required, depend on the capacity of panel. 2 panels are required, 1 inverter, and then fuses, AC/DC, and bidirectional meter. Panels, inverter, and bidirectional meter. Bidirectional meter means that is slightly different than the normal meter that is installed at our houses. अभी जो मीटर है, इट इज ए वन डायरेक्शनल मीटर, वो सिर्फ वही मैप करता है जो आप यूज कर रहे हैं एमएसवी से। एमएसवी से आपने कितने यूनिट यूज किए वो मैप करता है, वो रीडिंग दिखाता है। बट व्हेन वी आर डीलिंग विद द नेट कनेक्टेड ऑन ग्रिड सोलर सिस्टम, इट इज यूज हियर बाई डायरेक्शनल मीटर। बाई डायरेक्शनल मीटर का मतलब है ये दोनों डायरेक्शन में मेजर करता है। आपने अगर कुछ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एक्सेस जनरेट की है और एमएसवी की ग्रिड में फीड की है, तो ये वो भी मेजर करता है। ये बताता है हाउ मच एनर्जी एक्सपोर्टेड एंड हाउ मच एनर्जी इंपोर्टेड। अभी जो नॉर्मल कन्वेंशनल जो मीटर है आपके घर में, वो सिर्फ इंपोर्ट एनर्जी के यूनिट मैप करता है। इट ओनली इंडिकेट द इंपोर्ट अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी। लेकिन यहाँ जो बाई डायरेक्शन मीटर लगेगा वो इंपोर्ट और एक्सपोर्ट दोनों को ही मीटर करता है। एंड फाइनली वो बताता है कि व्हाट इज द नेट यूनिट्स कंज्यूम। तो नेट यूनिट अगर आपने एक्सपोर्ट ज्यादा किए हैं, इंपोर्ट कम किए हैं, तो नेट यूनिट हमेशा आपको नेगेटिव में आएंगे, क्योंकि आपने ऑलरेडी आपके नेट यूनिट मतलब आपने भी कुछ जमा कर दिए। और अगर आपने एक्सपोर्ट कम किया है, इंपोर्ट ज्यादा किया है, तो नेट यूनिट प्लस में आएंगे, जिनका आपको बिल देना पड़ेगा। अगर आपने एक्सपोर्ट ज्यादा किए हैं, एमएससी को ज्यादा यूनिट दिए हैं, उनसे लिए कम है, तो आपका इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का बिल जो मीटर भाड़ा रहता है 112 रुपए, वो उसमें कंपनसेट हो जाता है यूनिट की कॉस्ट में। एंड इट मेजर्स कंटिन्यूसली, उसका मेजरिंग चालू रहता है बाई डायरेक्शनल मीटर का। नाउ फाइनली आई कम टू द कॉस्टिंग। कॉस्टिंग कितना है? अगर हम लोग 2 किलोवाट का सिस्टम लगाते हैं, 1 किलोवाट का सिस्टम थंब रूल है, 1 किलोवाट का सिस्टम लगाएंगे, इट जनरेट्स 5 यूनिट्स पर डे इन द नॉर्मल सनी डेज फॉर 300 डेज इन ए ईयर। 2 मंथ रेनिंग का और कुछ क्लाउड्स वगैरह रहते हैं उसमें निकल जाते हैं, तो 300 डेज जनरेशन होता है, और ऑलमोस्ट 5 यूनिट्स पर किलोवाट सिस्टम। अगर आपका मंथली बिल 300 यूनिट्स के आसपास एवरेज आता है ईयरली, तो यू रिक्वायर इंस्टॉलेशन ऑफ 2 किलोवाट सिस्टम। 2 किलोवाट सिस्टम मतलब अगर 500 वाट के पैनल होते हैं तो 4 पैनल लगेंगे, यहाँ 350 वाट के रहेंगे तो 7 पैनल्स लगेंगे, 7 और 8 वो डिपेंड, उतना नॉट 7, 6 पैनल्स लगेंगे, 4 और 6 उतने पैनल लगेंगे, एक इन्वर्टर लगेगा, और ये एक पैनल की कीमत रफली होती है 8,000 रुपीज। इन्वर्टर 15 से 20,000 रुपए का होता है, और बाई डायरेक्शनल मीटर और छोटे छोटे इक्विपमेंट्स और स्ट्रक्चर जिसके ऊपर ये पैनल्स लगेंगे, तो रफली आप अगर 1 किलोवाट का सिस्टम लगाते हैं तो 70,000 रुपीज का खर्चा आता है। 2 किलोवाट का सिस्टम लगाएंगे तो और कम हो जाता है, रफली 1,10,000 रुपए में लग जाता है। 3 किलोवाट का सिस्टम लगाएंगे तो और कम हो जाएंगे 10,000, 1,60,000 में लग जाता है। ये कॉस्टिंग है। इसके ऊपर गवर्नमेंट का इंसेंटिव है, गवर्नमेंट इज ऑफरिंग 40% सब्सिडी। अगर आप 2 किलोवाट का सिस्टम लगाते हैं घर में तो 1,10,000 होता है, तो रफली उसमें 42,000 और 40,000 रुपीज गवर्नमेंट की सब्सिडी आती है। मतलब इफेक्टिवली 2 किलोवाट का सिस्टम आपके घर में 70,000 रुपए में लग जाता है। आप घर का मीट वो देख लीजिए, बिल का बिलिंग यूनिट कितना है, 70,000 रुपए रिकवर होने में 3 से 4 साल लगते हैं, जिस रेट से आप आज इलेक्ट्रिकली बिल भर रहे हैं। और उसके बाद आप एसी चलाइए घर में, क्योंकि सबसे पहले टेंशन वही रहता है कि वी कैन परचेज द एसी, एयर कंडीशनर, but we cannot afford its operation because it consumes 5 to 6 units per day। मतलब 50 से 60 रुपए का खर्चा उसको चलाने में एक दिन में आ जाता है। महीने में 2,000 रुपए से लेके 3,000 रुपए, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द सीजन कि बाहर आउटसाइड कितना गर्म होता है, तो उतना अकेला एसी चलाने का खर्चा हो जाता है। व्हेन यू आर हैविंग योर ओन पावर प्लांट, फिर आपको डरने की जरूरत नहीं है। आपको अभी पानी गर्म करना है विंटर में, तो गीजर चलाते हैं तो उसका भी खर्चा आता है, या गैस पे गर्म करते हैं उसका भी खर्चा आता है। आप गीजर चलाइए विद योर ओन पावर प्लांट, आप खुद जनरेट कीजिए, उससे गीजर चलाइए, कुछ भी अप्लायंसेस चलाइए, इंडक्शन कुकिंग कीजिए, आप पूरी कुकिंग उस पर लेके आ सकते हैं। आपका गैस का खर्चा भी बचेगा, और कॉस्ट क्या है, कुछ भी नहीं ऑलमोस्ट। एंड सेकेंड थिंग, देन यू आर आल्सो रिस्पॉन्सिबल टुवर्ड्स द इन्वायरमेंट। आप CO2 गैसेज इन्वायरमेंट में नहीं छोड़ रहे हैं, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल नहीं है इफ यू आर इंस्टॉलिंग सोलर PV सिस्टम। ओके, सो आई restrict myself here. Over to Sai.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for wonderful session. I guess by your guideline, a student get motivated. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day, sir. Hello, dear students. The link for the attendance is already shared in the chat box. you may can go and share your